Hi everyone, today's card will be using this, one of my favorite stamp sets, the Medallion stamp. So first I have a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and this is textured cardstock that is cut to 4 inches by 8 inches. And so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half. Okay. And then the trick to getting these really big stamps evenly inked is to take a brayer, and I'm going to use Melon Mambo classic ink, and I'm just going to take a brayer and ink it up and just roll across. I have the stamp upside down so that the rubber's facing me, and I am just going to put it so that it is about right there on my card, and just rub all over it. And what you can do actually is take a scratch piece of paper. This is just one of my grid paper sheets. And place it over so you don't get ink on your fingers. Okay, and then just carefully lift that off so you don't smear the image. Okay, so that turned out perfectly. And you get that little texture on your image from using the textured cardstock. I think it gives it a different look and it's really pretty. Okay, so now what we're going to do next is, this is a tool that I didn't use for a while, and then once I got it, I wondered why didn't I get it before. And this is the color spritzer. And so here are the in color Stampin' Right markers, and I'm going to take a Stampin' Right marker in soft suede. And I'm going to insert the brush end of the marker in right here. And this knob right here, adjust it so that you can make it tighter or looser. There we go. And the closer that you hold it to your paper, the more concentrated the spritz is. So you can go all over it. Okay, so take that out. Okay, now I have these two little thin strips of paper, and this is just a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock, textured cardstock, and I just cut a sliver off, and it is 4 inches wide, and the sliver is about 1/8 of an inch wide. So there's that. And then I have this piece of Razzleberry Lemonade Designer Series paper that is cut to 4 inches by 1/4 inch. And all of our Designer Series papers are double-sided. And I'm going to be using this side that has Melon Mambo, and it's kind of a distress grid design. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Tombow Mono Multi Liquid Glue. And you're going to have to trust me when I say that less is more when you use this glue. Just put a thin strip. Okay. And you can use it like this, which kind of looks like, I got this idea from the cover of the 2009-2010 Idea Booking Catalog and that one uses a different color scheme, but it uses this Medallion stamp, and it also uses strips of paper, but they use different colors, and I am actually going to use it this way. There's that. So I'm going to take, you can use it like this, and it would make a really cute bunch of thank you cards if you want to send a bunch of thank you cards out. Let's say you had a party and you wanted to send a bunch of thank you cards out, and it's very easy to mass produce. Or you can take it up a level and you can put a sentiment on there. So I'm going to do that and take my soft suede classic stamp pad, and this is a sentiment from the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set. It says thank you, and that stamp set comes with 24 different sentiments. So I can show you that right here. So you can see all the different sentiments. It has something for everything. So you have 24 different sentiments here. So that's a really, really good value. So I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to stamp it on here. Okay, now I'm going to take my word window punch, and I'm actually going to punch it a little bit off center, and I'm going to take a sponge dauber and my soft suede ink pad, and since the look of my card is a little bit distressed, I'm going to carry that same look on over to my sentiment. So then I'm going to take some soft suede textured cardstock, and this is our new modern label punch, and it's one of my favorite punches, and it fits, the word window punch fits perfectly inside of it. So if you're like me and you love to layer things, this is a great match. I'm gonna just turn it over, put some adhesive on it. So you can see how it perfectly fits in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to take some very vanilla taffeta ribbon, and this is why I wanted to put the sentiment a little bit off-centered on the punch. And then put that right on here. So there's a really cute and easy thank you card where you can stamp a different sentiment and make it anything you want. So this is a really versatile design for anything you might have to make a card for. Now I also made an example that uses the back side of that designer series paper. So hope you like the cards. Thanks for watching.